the City of Seward, and the Canvas Board is here to convene to count the absentee ballots for the special election from May 2nd, 2023. Joanna Kinney is the chair. Mary Tugas, Susie Ertebach, Jennifer Carr, and Dorothy Osenga are the board. We had 320 ballots that were voted on election day, and we have 76 absentee ballots. There are a few that the board is going to have to consider whether to accept and count or to reject. So let me know if you have any questions, but you are, well, no, I can't, don't start yet. I'm going to do your oath.
Yep.
Okay, so we can, not ready to hand it off yet. So if all the board would please stand and raise your right hand. And repeat after me. We, okay, sorry, tippy chair. We, the undersigned.
We, the undersigned,
Do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear
That we are qualified electors.
that we are qualified electors
Of the City of Seward, Alaska.
of the City of Seward, Alaska,
And that we will honestly,
and that we will honestly,
faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and promptly
and promptly
carry out the duties
carry out the duties
of our positions
of our positions
as Canvas Board members
as Canvas Board members
in counting and canvassing
in counting and canvassing
the vote in this election.
the vote in this election.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And if you would just each sign and then pass that pen with it. And then I'll start the timesheets with a pen as well, so pass the pen with that as well, please.
Do you just want the timer, do you want us to fill in our phone numbers?
If something's missing, can you, oh no, I don't need your phone. No, just check that mailing address is correct and the start time. Yeah, I think I have everyone's information. And your social, if it's not on there?
It's not.
Or they'll need that for the check request. Thanks. So the last thing I'll point out for the board is that there's a phone there on the dais. If you need to contact the Division of Elections, the phone number is right next to it. You'll dial 9 to get out. And then for the chair, all the registers and all the ballots are behind you, sorted by type of ballot. And let me know if you have any questions.
Okay, awesome. So thank you guys for coming, and it's nice to see you again. We've canvassed many times together. Brenda did give me the manual just as chair this year, so you do have the count codes or the no count reference sheet. So if that's okay with everybody, I'll just walk us through the process. Brenda did her piece. So it looks like we have 5 different kind of stacks to verify and count. It's the absentee in person, absentee by mail. There are question ballots from election day. There are special needs ballots from election day and special needs ballots from absentee. Okay, please correct me if I say something wrong too, by the way. So the chair needs to confirm whether the precinct has been updated to indicate that voters were properly registered and request copies of communications received from Division of Elections. And to my understanding, you have all the Division of Elections responses embedded in with each
Right.
stack.
There's one in the absentee in person, and there are, for all 6 of the question ballots, there
Okay.
are communications from the division.
Okay, so by mail and special needs have no...
Correct.
Okay. Brenda, do you, have these been checked against the register?
They have.
Okay, all right, so we don't, unless the group wants to, I don't think we need to do that part. Okay. Okay, so she let us know that there's a phone available. I'm to read the following statement. Hopefully I didn't just repeat, I'm not repeating everything I just said. In addition to a voter not being registered in the city of Seward, there are a variety of other reasons why a ballot cannot be counted in this election. Please refer to the count, no count guidelines in the Canvas Board Procedures Workbook as we go through each type of ballot to determine whether they can or cannot be counted, and that's the sheet in front of you. The chair will start by selecting one type of ballot to review, and I will announce which type. And then I will clearly state the deficiencies for that ballot type that would cause the ballot to be rejected. Direct you, the Canvas Board, to review each ballot envelope. For absentee by mail, the chair may ask for confirmation from the clerk that the postmark dates have already been reviewed and noted. If we identify a deficiency, please bring it to the chair's attention and state the reason for a deficiency. The chair will review and confirm and we'll discuss together as the board what to do. If we determine the ballot to be deficient, the chair marks the reason for the deficiency clearly on the envelope, signs their name, and places the rejected ballot in a pile for no count. All acceptable ballots will be put in a separate pile for count. The chair and the clerk will update the ballot accountability form to notate the number of count and no count ballots for each type. And as we prepare for the count, all writing instruments to be removed from the table. We will provide the board members with the count pile and state the following instructions. We can get into that. Maybe let's do the count, no count, and then we'll do the next step. Does that sound good to everybody? Okay, let's, do you want to start with the big pile or the little pile first? Why don't we do by mail, just to break the ice. And we can't have any writing instruments to keep track of?
Correct.
Okay.
You just make piles.
Okay. Okay. So if you want to look at the sheet in front of you, which I believe is in my packet as well, for by mail, absentee by mail, we need to be checking, is the envelope postmarked after Election Day? I'm going to just give you guys 2 piles and pass them down, but look at this criteria on the sheet. One, is the envelope postmarked after Election Day? Is the postmark okay, but the envelope was received after the Canvas Board convened? That's not really applicable here. We're looking to make sure that there is a voter signature, there is a voter identifier, and that there is a witness signature. So, postmark, voter signature, voter identifier, and witness signature. Those kind of 4 things.
So one of us opens and the other witnesses?
Yeah, flip it over. I don't think we're to the point where we open.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's look at these together. Okay. After postmark 4. Okay.
At least one.
It might not have a postmark, they might have hand delivered it, which is acceptable.
There were 2 ballots that were delivered to the election board on election day, and that's acceptable. And they're not stamped. So that's
But
these
how do
2.
How do we know that? There's no notes, right?
If you need to see the election board materials that they received those 2, I can get that for you.
Did you have
It's in
any,
their documentation.
did you have
Okay.
any without a postmark? So these must be
The
the 2.
2. Mhm.
Are you okay with that?
Do you have?
Oh, yeah,
Is it the one-
you bet, you bet. I'm just looking for the page that has it.
Because this one doesn't have.
They'll have the signature. You want to go ahead and give it?
You know what, Mary? It's not in the paperwork here. It's not specifically called out that they have it here.
So how did you verify? Just by knowing that they came in on the date, on a certain day?
Yeah, because the election board took
There's
it
a
in.
little okay here, but there's no initial or anything
Mhm.
that says that to us, that
Mhm.
they,
I can call the chair of the election board. Would that suffice?
I think that if you received it in the clerk's office, either by somebody hand delivering it or through the mail, you're gonna be stamping it as the clerk.
Correct.
Received, date, and you'll see the rest of them
But
stamped.
on election day, we don't do that. It comes directly to the board.
Right, on election day, and the election workers are permitted to take those by mail ballots. There's no
Right.
real process for them to mark them as received, but I know that that's,
I'm happy to call, though. The
Acceptable.
chair of the election board is Mark Kansteiner. Can
Oh,
call him and
okay.
put him on
Sure.
speakerphone.
That'd be great.
Okay. And then it's a good note that I'll add it to the election board workbook because that's just a good,
yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
can just spill out of the sky?
right, everything else we have to verify, yeah.
Hello, this is Mark.
Hi, Mark, it's Brenda Baloo.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, I'm with the Canvas Board, and we're going through the election board workbook, and we're realizing we don't have documentation to show that on election day, you received 2 by mail ballots. So would you confirm for the board, please?
Certainly. During the time the polls are open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. on election day, we received 2 by mail ballots. We do not mark those ballots or anything. We just accept them and drop them in the box and take them out then at the end of the night when we take the rest of the ballots out.
Okay.
Perfect.
Does that satisfy? Or do you have any other questions for him?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brenda.
I
Bye.
think they should be stamped or initial that they received and the date.
Yep, for sure.
Yep.
We'll
Future.
Yeah.
definitely add that to the procedure for next year.
Let's make sure they've got all their. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so, good on those. Let's go ahead and those in the count?
The only other verification would be to call the voters. Would you like to do that? I mean, I want to make sure you're comfortable with this, and there's no
Yeah, I
question.
think that going forward, though, there should be something that they put on there, because we can't, it's the first one, the envelope postmarked after the election day. Is the postmark okay, but the envelope was received after the canvas board convened? We can't answer that because there's no postmark.
Because it wasn't mailed.
Date on
Yeah.
everything else, then we should have a receipt.
Yeah, and it's the only distinguishes is that it just physically was not mailed, so therefore there is no postmark. But I see what you're saying. They are permitted to be hand-delivered even though they are planned to be mailed. The intent is to mail them, but they certainly can be hand-delivered, and just some kind of date acceptance would be, I agree. Yep. But I recommend.
I just want to make sure, I want you to be 100% comfortable with this, and there's no question whether you're going to count that ballot or not.
That's
So
right.
if you'd like to, I
I'm
can call
approving.
the voter.
I'm approving, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Great.
But it should be changed going forward.
Agree. Okay, so those will all be in the count pile. Question ballots. So question ballots are these yellow ballots that are submitted on election day. Often, but not always, there's some type of question, and often that question arises as they are not on the main voter register. So, sorry, I just want to dig into this, and I don't think I should. So if we look at our sheet, let's skip down to the question. Is there no voter signature? To verify the ballot, to verify the envelope ballot, you're gonna look, is there a voter signature? Is there a voter identifier? And also, is there an election official or witness signature? So that is kind of the step one. And then Brenda has, the clerk has put a sheet on each one of these, which is the response from the Division of Elections, saying what the status is. And I believe every one of them has something attached to it. So I will give each of you 3. There's 6 total, so if you want to just do that review together. And I will need a pen for that part eventually.
You will.
Yep.
Yeah.
Election official.
Yeah, I'll give you one right now, so you get through the count.
Yeah, definitely. A piece of paper is gonna. Okay, so I believe what you just said earlier was the no counts, the chair will write and sign no count and the reason why. So if you want to hand those back to me, and I'll just verbalize that for the listening audience as well. So this question ballot, according to the Division of Elections, is registered, this voter is registered outside city limits. So that will be a no count. I'm just trying to think where I should, oh, canvas board. So just no count and sign? Is that acceptable, Brenda?
Registered outside.
Oh, to say.
You have to give the reason.
What? Okay, I'll do that. Registered outside. Okay, there's one. This individual registered after the deadline. You do need to be registered 30 days in advance of the election, and they did not make that deadline, so that is also no count. Oh, no, wrong box here. Each of these voters will be getting a letter explaining why their vote was not counted and how to remedy that for the next election. This this voter also registered after the deadline, not in time to be eligible for this election. According to the Division of Elections, this voter is registered in a different precinct, the Kodiak District Precinct specifically, so not eligible. Okay, this voter is registered outside city limits. Also no count. And the final voter is not registered at all, so that is also no count. And does the board agree with that? Okay, great. Okay, so that is our count pile. We're going to keep this aside from that to not confuse things. Let's do the special needs voting register. There are 3 from Election Day, it looks like. I'll give you these 2. And, pardon me, there were 3 that went out, 2 came back. So this one appears to be outstanding. Yes. All good? Okay. Let's go ahead and put those over there with the pile in the middle to count. These are special needs ballots that were conducted for absentee voting. So you'll do the same kind of criteria to look for the signatures and the identifiers. Looks like 4 went out, 4 came back. Good. All right. We have 4 to count. We want to make another pile. Now the fun pile. So these are all absentee, in-person ballots. Absentee in-person voting is a 2-week period, so they do, there's a bit of them. This is the register, if we need to check that. But if you want to look on your sheet, again, there's a voter signature, voter identifier, and a election official signature that we need to verify. Brenda, I believe you said there's one that
It's on top.
is, okay, right on top. Looks like from Division of Elections, they are not registered in this precinct, but I will have you guys verify that first.
Can you verify the count as well?
Of all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Against the total number of voters on the register. If you just flip to the back page, it'll tell you.
Oh, sure. 51 is the absentee in person. Yeah, yeah. Be great. And I'll just do maybe one person to count instead of Okay. And then this is 51. So,
Yeah.
51, okay. And then Dorothy and Jennifer looked at the Division of Elections. They have the voter registered, but they are living outside on Nash Road, puts them outside the Seward city limits. So I'm going to also declare this as a no count. Everybody's good with that? Okay, I'm gonna put this in the no count pile. We did it. We did them all, right?
You have to verify those.
Oh, we counted them. So if you want to give 2 stacks and you guys take 2 stacks, you're going to look at, yeah, that's important. You're going to want to look at the identifying features that are required. So voter signature, voter identifier, election official signature. This is why we have witnesses. Okay, so I think the next step, Brenda, is for you and I to update the ballot accountability form to notate the number of count and no count ballots for each type.
Okay, I've got the form. Can we
Okay.
verbalize it and I'll just write it in pencil?
I think so.
Okay, total number of absentee and person ballots received was, I have 51 with 1 rejected,
Correct.
okay? Absentee by mail, received.
That's the one I didn't count, so if you could
I
give us a
have
total of that.
13.
Okay. $13?
13 with 0 rejected.
Yep.
Question ballots were, 6 were received and 6 were rejected.
Yep.
Special needs, during absentee was 4 received, 0 rejected. And on election day, 2 were received, 0 rejected.
Yep.
Okay? So I,
Did it 2 or 3? 3 went out and 2 came back?
right,
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, if you see in that.
This column right here, we received, only 2 came back.
Yeah, it's,
so of the 76 ballots that you started with, you're rejecting 7 of them, and so our total to count is 69.
yep. That sounds good. I'm gonna give you your pen back.
Thank you.
I think that's all I needed it for.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, preparing for the count. All writing implements must be removed from the canvas board table. Check. Now, what we need to do is open each envelope carefully so as not to harm the contents. Extract the ballot from within the envelope, keeping the ballot inside the secrecy sleeve. If no secrecy sleeve is present, keep the ballot folded in half, extract it, and insert it into one of the secrecy sleeves provided here on the table. So if we want to just start tearing into all of them, and then we can put the empty envelopes in a pile. We're ready to take care of.
Both sides,
Yeah, if you tear it from the right side, the floppy, what's called the floppy, will stay attached on the envelope. It should be
Separated.
separated.
Like a, yes, you got it. Can I help with this? I feel unhelpful.
No reason why you can't.
Okay.
But when you're done, if you would put them all in a pile again and recount to make
Recount.
sure.
Absolutely. ballot not in secrecy sleeve. So thanks for the heads up. Thank you. Susie, if you want to hand me those by mail, I'll send those. It's nice, at least they're not double-sided. So, and then if we could, yeah, like Brenda said, put them all together and verify that the number is, what's that? Oh. The number that we should be counting is 69.
Can we remove the empty secrecy sleeves from the table? Is that the only file over? Yes. All right, thanks. You count out loud.
Six, seven, 8, 28, 19.
So that should be.
You counted in one batch, please. One
Yes,
person
sure,
in one batch.
sure.
Out loud. That would be great.
Because we counted the 2 piles together, right?
Okay, so all put together.
Yeah.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
important.
Sixty-seven? No?
69.
Okay.
69? Is that right?
Sure. Make sure we have the same one.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers. Sticky. Stick together. Okay. Next, we have to put these in piles of 25. So we're going to count again. So go ahead and, yeah, do piles of 25. It wants to divide the ballots in half, and then you each do piles of 25, but we have 69 total. If we can, I don't know why both sides need to,
One's gonna be short.
one will be short.
That's all.
Yeah, okay.
So that should be.
And we can, yeah, maybe just double check. Maybe you guys do that, and we'll double check the pile. Yeah. I think. then that's a stack of 25, and then that's a stack of 19. Yep. So go ahead and make that 5 stack of 5, yeah, 20, that's a pile of 25, correct, yeah, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next step, double checking that there are no writing instruments on the Canvas board table. We need to assign the following teams. On one side of the table, there's an announcer and an observer. The announcer's job is to read the vote aloud, and the observer verifies that the vote is being announced accurately. And on the other side of the table, there is a primary tally person and a duplicate tally person. Both tally people are responsible for marking down the ballots they are announced. Does anybody have a preference on what side you want to do what? Okay. How about Jennifer and Dorothy can do the tally? You did the announcing last time, so share your love. And then you can announce and observe. One of you can pick to announce and the other can observe. I would recommend when you open the ballot, the announcer is to read the ballot results. I would say prop 1 and then say yes or no. And then prop 2, yes or no, so it's clear for them to tally appropriately. And then of course the observer is going to make sure that what the announcer is saying is accurate. So Brenda will have some paper and some pens for us. And don't open anything yet, there is more.
Probably the observer.
Okay. So talliers, you will start with the black pen, but first let me go ahead and read the instructions to both sides. So how this will go, let's not do anything yet, but just how this will go is the announcer will take one pack of 25 ballots, one by one, remove each ballot from its secrecy sleeve in full view of the observer, and the announcer will clearly state each vote. When the announcer is done reading the votes from each ballot, they will hand the ballot to the observer, who will stack them in piles of 25. The tally persons will start with a blue or black pen, will mark each of their own tally sheets. The tally persons may not confer with each other or look at each other's tally sheets. Whenever the votes for any individual or item, such as a proposition, totals 5, each tally person says tally out loud. When both tally persons say tally at the same time, it indicates their vote counts agree. The announcer will stop after the first set of 25 ballots. The tally persons will both state their vote totals for the team out loud. If there's any discrepancy, the observer will give the stack of ballots back to the announcer. The announcer will begin again to recount the votes. The discrepancy must be resolved before proceeding to the next batch of 25 ballots. Before announcing the second batch of 25 ballots, the tally persons will change their pens to red. The pen color change will continue for every batch of 25 ballots. Does this all sound familiar? Okay, good. When the chair is satisfied that all Canvas board members understand the instructions, the chair will provide the tally persons with 2 pens each, blue or black and red, and instruct the announcer to begin. So, are there any questions, thoughts, comments, concerns? Otherwise, I think we can move forward. And again, I would say prop 1, prop 2,
Okay,
to make it clear.
okay.
And if there's no vote on a certain item, say no vote.
Right,
Okay,
okay.
something.
Thank you.
So, prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes.
And you want to make sure that Mary can see that.
Oh, okay. And how about you, then you turn it?
Right, and she'll take it.
Am I supposed to say yes, yes?
No,
after?
no, I just want to make sure she's saying the right words.
Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. No vote. No vote.
Oh, no vote.
Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no vote. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes.
It's 25. So Dorothy and Jennifer, you'll want to confirm you have the same totals before we move on.
Can you say
For Prop 1, 16 yes, 9 no. Prop 2, 18 yes, 5 no.
Thank you.
Okay, and you've switched ink, so do the next batch.
Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. That's
That's
25.
25. If you want to add up your totals, make sure they match. Can you say that for Brenda?
Can you say it nice and loud, please?
So Prop 1, yes, is 28, no is 22. Prop 2, yes, is 34, and no is 14.
Thank you.
Last batch, new ink. Great.
Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, no. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, no. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes. Prop 1, yes. Prop 2, yes.
That's it.
Yes, Prop 141, no, 28. Prop 2.
20 what?
28.
Thank you.
Prop 2, yes. 44. No, 23.
Okay.
What are the numbers on the first one? 31,
For the yes,
yes, and
yes, 41, no, 28.
So the next step is for us to all sign.
Can you write the down?
Yeah, I think, yeah, if you don't mind. And then all 5 of us sign the sheets, both sheets. I don't want the dark.
Just to be clear for everybody, the Proposition 1 had 186 yes votes on election day and 41 today, correct? 41? 227. There would have been a requirement to hit 234 in order to pass. No votes were 134 on election day, 28 today, for a total of 162. And then Proposition 2 had 209 votes on election day, yes, and 44 today, 253. The Proposition 2 had 108 no votes on election day plus 23, 131 no's. So Proposition 2 will. It was mathematically impossible for that to be overturned. That those are the results. Thank you, Canvas Board.
Yeah. So we just do a lot of signing at this point. Go ahead and sign those tally sheets, and then we'll circulate them around, and then we'll pencil in those numbers for Brenda. She will give them back to us, make sure we agree with the numbers.
Yeah.
We'll sign, and then she'll go print formal documents that we'll sign.
This is
For the
the
election.
penciled in. If you can, will you just go through that
Sure.
and make sure, and then I'll go upstairs and do the final.
So, 51 in person, 1 rejected, 13 by mail, none rejected, 6 questioned, 6 rejected. It was 2 and 4 special needs, no rejected. So 50, 13, 6, yes.
there wasn't enough justice.
Right.
Yeah, needed to pass by 3/5. Okay, do you want to circulate that around just to get another set of eyes, make sure that sounds accurate?
So you had 2 nulls on the Prop 2, 2 questions that went no
No
vote
count.
on it, 100% on Prop 1.
Yeah.
Nobody skipped that.
Same with election day too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That caught my eye where I thought,
Yeah.
I was like, 100% vote.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you did, okay, sorry.
It's unusual to have 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I thought it was an error.
Yeah.
I was like, how many people voted?
Yeah.
320. No, that's how many people voted on Prop 1. Yeah.
Total rejected in the same amount as total
No, it's 7. That should be 7. 7
Seven
were
not
rejected.
counted.
Here, let me fix it because I need to make sure it's right when I
Yeah.
Just for
check it
today.
in. Thank you, Susie,
think.
that's a good catch.
Yeah.
Okay, can I have
Yeah.
those? Yep.
And we put 69 at the top.
Thank you.
That's for today's pile, right?
Right,
Okay.
I was thinking of your.
Okay.
How many votes is it short?
It was 7 short.
7.
51 and 13 should have been 64, or,
That's how many we looked at, and then the next
oh, I
column
see,
is
then there's 12 more.
rejected.
Okay,
What we didn't.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. It takes more time.
Okay, yeah, thank you, check me.
So there were 389.
Eligible.
So if you do the math on that, you come up with a fraction of 233.4. And so I checked with the city attorney, and he said you are compelled to round up to get to the 60%. Because if you reverse the math, it'll come out to 59 point something percent. So you have to round up to account for the fraction, if that makes sense.
And it doesn't get to that number, like 234, we were,
227.
yeah, we were well under that.
Seven,
Anyway,
yeah.
so that's nice
Yeah.
not to have to worry about that.
Yeah, it's good to know what the rule is though.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. The majority is always just, you could look at it and be like,
Yes.
that person wins.
So if you don't mind, I'm gonna keep you here for a bit so I can, once you're done with those, I'll do the final. And then I'll need you all to sign the, I think there's the signature blocks on top.
Yes.
Okay.
The next step in the procedures is to each
Yeah.
hot list.
man.
So.
Thank you. I'll be back
Dig in.
shortly. And I think we can end the live stream.
Okay.
So that was